Welcome back, everyone. We are doing the next part of Black Mesa. The last that happened was we had gotten captured by the Marine Corps, and we were supposed to be dragged off to be interrogated. But they were so angry at us, they decided, you know what? Let's just kill this dude and get it over with. So that's where we are. We've been stripped of all of our weapons, all of our ammunition, but we somehow still have the HEV suit. They never took that away from us. And we're going to wake up in a trash compactor in what most people agree is one of the worst chapters of the game, is residue processing. I don't mind it all that much. You start out losing all the stuff that you had, which kind of blows. But it's also a level where you spend almost the entire time fighting the environment rather than actual combat. I'm okay with it. It's a low point in the game, but I don't dread it. I really think Honor Rail is worse. But Honor Rail or residue processing are parts where no one really seems to be happy with it. But let's get this going. Whenever we get the load times finished here. Alright, well, that took a long time. So we're awake. And we're in a trash compactor, which is a bad place to be. So, F all of that. Hey, it's our crowbar. We're not in the best shape, so jumping down there doesn't sound very smart. Ow.
Major detected.
And then I did it anyway.
Emergency. User death imminent.
That didn't feel good. Ow. That dude had the same idea as us. Pipe wrench is all you need. Oh yeah. The weird audio thing. So what's going to happen in this chapter is we're crawling around the maintenance section and the sewer lines and stuff, trying to find our way back inside the facility. Which means literally swimming in shit and driving through conveyor systems. And it's a lot of obnoxious platforming, and first-person platforming just doesn't work very well.
lacerations detected. Warning. Vital signs critical. Seek medical attention.
He got munched. And he got toasted. Got our Glock back. This part stuck me for a little bit when I was first playing through Black Mesa. I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do here. But that's our answer. When we get through this chapter, we'll get to one of the most interesting parts. But we gotta play the boring stuff before we can play the fun stuff. Here we go.
Power 15%.
This part sucks, and it sucks hard. Fuck. That almost worked. This is not the worst jump that you have to do, but it's obnoxious. The worst is there's a trio of turnstiles you have to jump across, and that's incredibly annoying. Oh. That would be really hard to do for real. That's a tough jump. This is the worst. I hate this. Mr. Bull Squid's happy. He's just munching. This jump is just absolutely awful. Cool, first time go. Then will be the conveyor line, which sucks too. But first is the shit water. So right now we're moving through the sewage treatment area, which, man, that would suck. You gotta do what you gotta do, but man, having to swim through literal shit water and just hope that that gets you where you gotta go? Imagine running the risk of drowning in shit water. What kind of way would that be to go? Drown in poop water. Gordon is going to smell lovely for the rest of his adventure. And seriously, the amount of desperation that you would have to run the risk of swimming through that, having no idea whether or not it would work anyway. Alright, now that we smell wonderful. We got our python back. And our first use was a miss. Good job. Ouch. Right in the mouth. I could have really used that HEV set, or that first aid station. Alright, now that we've retracted that thing, now moving through the conveyor lines, which first has this set of pistons, which I've had weird errors in this game sometimes. There's a pattern that they operate in, and it's possible that their pattern just gets wrong, and then you can never get through it. But we're not there yet. Yeah, this is it. So I've had the game load before where I got stuck here for like 15 minutes. Not this one, the next one. Ouch. This right here, there's this trio of 3 of them, where there was a pattern where it became impossible to get through them. But now they're spaced out better. They were really close together, I think, last time. Anyway. This is the conveyor line, which getting through here is quite the puzzle, knowing where to go. At least the music's cool. Alright. Needed that. Don't run into the furnace. Ow. See if I remember how this puzzle works. These are some tricky jumps. go in there. Have you ever seen what those things can do to stuff? You could watch videos where people drop like propane tanks in there, cars. That kind of grinder will destroy absolutely anything. Alright, we're almost out of this shitty place. Don't go in there. Yeah. Someone left some good stuff laying around. We're getting some serious load times today. There we go. I hear hound eyes. I don't have any grenades. I feel like I should have had some. That's a solution that doesn't make any sense. Like, what was holding it? A piece of wood? And shooting it with a single 9mm round wouldn't have fractured it, whatever. And now, this is the end of residue processing. We've already reached it. It's a very short chapter. We reach questionable ethics. We'll just keep on going. I don't want to make this a separate video. Questionable ethics is fairly long, but residue processing is really quick, so we'll just make a longer one. We see something interesting. Questionable ethics is... This is a point where you start to realize in-game that Black Mesa didn't seem like they were particularly surprised by the aliens they encountered. It seems like they were already researching them. Because you find some captive aliens through here being screwed with. Where do I go from here? We'll find specimens of some of the aliens we've encountered throughout this area being tested. Minor Xenos. It's the Snarks. Can we find a way to weaponize this creature? And I don't understand the reasoning for this. I have no idea what this experiment is supposed to prove. But they have a bunch of Snarks in a cannon, firing them into a wall over there. There's an achievement if you kill all the aliens in this chapter using the testing devices, which I've done, because you gotta get the achievement. I can understand studying the creatures, but I don't see what this is supposed to test or prove. Those are the little snark nests, which they live inside those things. You can't get snarks yet, they show up later. Snarks are a rather interesting weapon. They'll attack you just as much as they'll attack anything else. Head crabs. Bull squid really doesn't like head crabs. Well, he seems cool with them now. Oh, the head crab started it. Gotta have an emergency termination system in case something gets out. Wow! Sorry, bull squid. I don't know why you were in here. This seems like a bad idea, but you got a trank gun for us. So why were there aliens already in here? And it's not like it was a recent thing. There are labs set up. There are names on the placards of the offices. The residence cascade basically happened yesterday. This whole story takes place over, I think, a period of 2 or 3 days. So all this stuff has been going on for a while already. A random note, since I was talking about the soundtrack of this game being so exceptional. This game was one of the first that I had played where there wasn't ambient music all the time. It only came out during periods where it really made sense to do it. And silence is a good thing. It builds tension and atmosphere.
Hey, buddy. It ain't no good up there. It's all sealed off. The only way out would be to find someone with scanner access who can open the front door. I'm pretty sure there's a few scientists hiding out somewhere in the labs. Maybe with the both of us looking, we can track them down and get them to let us out of here. Let's do this.
Python. This copper buddy is going to be following us for a while.
Latin. Oh.
Dipshit! My mom could shoot better than this.
We were not properly in cover there.
Don't forget to reload.
Alright, well we already got most of our arsenal back. There's the MP5, there's our SPAS 12. We lost our 203 grenades though.
Man, how cool is this?
This dude's having a ball. An arms room. Make use of that.
Bring it on!
Minor laceration
More buggers!
detected.
Sorry, Doc. Good shot, Doc.
We've got diagrams of the Vortigaunts, too. And the Hound Eyes. And the Dope Fish.
All right, let's get moving again.
Gotta have a Dope Fish. Dope Fish may well be the biggest gaming meme of all time. And it is so old that I imagine there are plenty of people, maybe even watching this video, that don't even know what Dope Fish was. Ow.
Okay, I'll wait here and help anybody else who comes by.
Come on, dude.
I'm ready. Let's do this before I lose my nerve.
Boy, was stuck in a door the whole time. This area is quite dangerous. I'm gonna try to keep my copper buddy alive here.
This is my little corner, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, you wait here. No, this isn't it.
Let's get the hell out of here.
There's a point where two of the alien grunts will show up for the first time. That was not smart.
Power 15%.
Are we lost?
Yeah.
I'll secure this area.
Our first new enemy, the alien grunts. They can die.
Let's do this.
So initially, all the aliens that were sent here were just like animals, and the Vortigaunts, which seemed mildly intelligent. But like the head crabs and the hound eyes, the bull squids, those were just barely sentient. They live on feral instincts and just continued on trying to get food like any other creature would. The alien grunts are a show of escalation of force from the aliens.
Jackass!
The alien grunts are actual trained warriors with weapons and armor. So something on the other side has now become aware. Oh, here we go.
I'll be damned. I think we just found our scientists. Doesn't look like the front door is an option. I'll tell you what. I'll stick around here and keep an eye on them if you want to go find a way to bust them out of there. Don't get too lost, huh?
Oh boy volunteered to do the brave thing and stand here and wait for us.
Minor lacerations detected.
That didn't work out well. Now we find some snarks. Snarks are some of the most evil little things there ever were. They're like the chihuahuas of the Zen world. They hate everything, and they are fearless. There's an HEV charger if you're brave enough to go after it. Or you can just kill everything in there. Our first look at the alien homeworld. That goes back outside. This area can be mildly confusing where to go. Not that way. Here we go. This hallway fight has always been a part of the game that I've really enjoyed. I don't know what that is. Some Marines fighting a bull squid. 2 bull squids. Bull squid cares more about us than the thing shooting at it. Oh my. we acquire one of the coolest weapons in this game. The taw cannon.
Power 15%.
The taw cannon is just way cool. Ammunition's not the easiest to get, but this is your first very heavy weapon. The Tau can blow up aircraft, tanks. It is absolutely menacing.
13%.
So using it when you don't need to is very wasteful.
Power 45%.
That dude had a fucking rocket launcher? Did I just see that? I swear it looked like this dude had a rocket launcher.
Power 45%.
How nice are neat. Sorry, you little head crabs. Experiments with laser tech. That's a really big Tau cannon. And those head crabs got wasted. I'm gonna have to cut my grass when this chapter is over. Hey,
A fellow scientist.
Oh, thank God.
Get us out of here before those military drones figure out where we're hiding. We all have retinal scanner access. If you escort us to the lobby, we can finally get out of this damn lab. Yes, but you'll have to shut down the surgical unit first. That fool Peters drifted on. But I'm afraid he never made it back.
Power
you're just sitting around with a brain,
5%.
a heart. Hey, I don't think I've seen that before. 100% open sauce. Yeah. Oh my god, that is so dangerous. Oh god, that dude got messed up. Oh, fuck.
A fellow scientist.
Thank God.
Get us out of here before those military drones figure out where we're hiding. We all have retinal scanner access. If you escort us to the lobby, we can finally get out of this damn lab. Yes, but you'll have to shut down the surgical unit first. That fool Peters drifted on. But I'm afraid he...
What does that
never
say?
made it back.
I'm gonna have to read that later. I can't quite make it out from the screen. Alright, let's not be an idiot this time.
Nice work, Doc.
Yes!
All right, folks, let's get the hell out of here. Damn, that was a close shave.
I wonder what those scientists would have thought the first time I tried coming through here and just got sliced up by that thing. And then the cop would have been like, ah, shit. Okay, now, this may be one of the best parts of the whole game to me. This I really don't remember happening in the original game. Get out of the way.
Wait! What? What is it? Anyone else think this was a bit too easy? Something's not right. Gordon, you don't mind taking a look, do you? We'll stay here for a moment.
Foreshadowing. Alright, this is, I think, one of the best combat scenarios in the entire game. It's really difficult, but man, it's awesome. Alright, here we go. What I think is the best combat scenario in the entire game. What's that? What's going on? It's a fucking ambush. Damn, is this song awesome. Crossbow OP. Come on, open that door. Do it. Ha! Yeah.
You did!
Shit.
Holy shit, dude.
What you did! My God, it's hell out there.
The facility must be under complete military control.
You'll have to sneak and fight your way from one end to the other. I don't expect you'll meet many of our peers along the way.
If you somehow survive long enough to make it across the base, you'll find the labs where the rest of the science team is taking shelter.
I couldn't dare risk venturing out there, but I can inform those of us who remain in the Lambda complex that you are coming. Now, don't go running pell-mell in this bloody war zone. Even with that suit, the odds are stacked against you. If you simply stay out of sight and listen to me, you'll just live to see the Lambda labs.
So the scientist and the cop walked in there. The whole time they were banging on the door like, oh my god, they set a trap for him.
Afraid this is where we part ways. I'm gonna hang back a bit and help out these two. You take care of yourself out there, huh?
They walk in there and they're like, oh my god, what did you do? It was 2, 3... There's 3 that repel from the ceiling. I think... No, there's 4 that come in from the ceiling. There's 2 up there is 6, plus 4 come in there is 10. That's 10 dudes that Freeman just took on by himself in an ambush scenario. And killed all of them. That's pretty goddamn amazing for some dude that works in a lab with no training, no experience.
Gordon, maybe if you...
And that's where we're going to stop. We're about to hit surface tension, which is generally considered one of the high points of the entire game. So I'm going to pause it here and we'll start up again later.